Okay, yeah, you said some people were saying that Abuja is not safe. Who said so? US Embassy. They said Abuja is not safe. I'm just hearing that. I'm not sure that was coming from US Embassy. I'm not. I hope you are not. I hope it's not a social media thing. Be careful, huh?
Thank you, sir. The federal government has spoken.
Okay, I have 6 questions here, and I want to attempt all. The first one from Ada AIT, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why before now have we not been hearing of arrests and consequences? I don't think that we have not been hearing of arrests and consequences. I'm aware that the first PRO and the PROs in the commands have always been making it public when they make arrests, when arrests are made. These days, almost on daily basis, I see in the news reports of arrests made by the police. But if you are talking about arrests of these attackers, I can remember in the Benue, there was a plateau issue before Benue. And I know that the first PRO went on the air when we started making arrests. Some arrests were made, we actually made arrests in the plateau attacks, and those arrested have been taken to court. Maybe we need to do more with our publicity. First PRO, yes. That's a challenge to you. Make sure that when these arrests are made, you ensure that they are very well publicized. Okay? And when we take them to court too, please inform members of the public that they have been taken to court. Yes, I'm aware that it's okay to blame security when things happened. It's okay, but when we are blaming security agencies, let us not forget that the terrain is vast, and some of this terrain are also difficult, some with no access road, some mountainous, some with no telecommunication network. These are challenges. I'm not saying this as an excuse. I'm not giving excuses. I'm only saying it for you to know that we are aware of these limitations and that we are working seriously to address these challenges. I want to thank Mr. President for the support that he has been giving us. We cannot possibly deploy personnel to cover all the spaces. It's a vast terrain. And these communities are scattered all over. You have thousands of them, isolated, scattered all over. So it's not possible for us to deploy our personnel to cover all the spaces. We can't possibly cover every square meter of the space. But I can tell you that what we cannot cover with manpower, we will cover with technology. And very soon, we will sit down in our offices and see the criminals committing crimes on the streets, even in the far remote areas of our communities. We will be able to sit down in our offices and see them and even respond to them. So that time is coming very soon. We are working on it. And it's going to happen. In the life of this administration, it's going to happen. Then the question from Odita. It's a bombing, return of bombing incidents. Okay, you mentioned about bombing incidents in Borno and Kano. Well, I don't know. Yes, I am aware of the suicide bombing that occurred in Borno recently. But in Kano, there was no bombing in Kano. What happened was there was an explosion. A truck came from Yobe State with metal scraps, loaded with metal scraps. Unknown to the company who brought the metal scraps to Kano, the metal scraps contained UXOs. UXOs are unexploded ordnance, military ordnance that are not exploded. They look like metals. If you see them in battle areas where the military have operated. When you see them, they look like normal metals. So these scavengers will pick them and put them in their scraps. And that was what happened in Kano. So it was not a case of IED, it was a case of UXO exploding. So there was no bombing in Kano. Then the third one was on what is the police doing about proliferation of light weapons. We are doing a lot to mop up arms everywhere. All the command CPs are working towards mopping up arms in their respective jurisdiction. We have also recovered so many of these arms. Almost on daily basis, we recover arms. In the Yelwa attack, we made arrests and we recovered arms. 2 GPMG were recovered by our IRT. 2 GPMG and 8 AK-47 rifles. So these arms will recover on daily basis. And I can also assure you that a lot is being done to address the porosity of our borders where these illicit arms come from. So the police are doing a lot. Then the fourth one is from Olayemi Eson. Issues of civilians using the name of the IGP to discharge cases at the police station, and even officers going around dropping the name of IG, supporting their illegality with the name of IG. We have warned severally, we have alerted members of the public severally through several publications, alerting members of the public that some individuals are fond of dropping the name of the Inspector General of Police. The IGP would not want to be associated with anything that is illegal or anything that is dirty. So even when police officers go around and say that they are from IG, while perpetrating their illegality, if you know that these policemen are not doing the right thing and they are saying that they are from IG, just know that they are lying to you. The IG will not send them on anything that will bring embarrassment to the Nigerian police. So please take note of that. This is another opportunity for us to sound this to the public. Then, Kingsley from Vanguard wants clarification on is it the number of arrests made, or because when you say 26 or 28, you say you want to know whether it's 26 or 28. I think this figure relates to the number of arrests made. 28 of them were initially arrested, but 2 were found they were not suspects per se, there were 2 of them were the people used by IRT to arrest some of these suspects. So they were not suspects. So there were 26, not 28, that were arrested. Then if you are talking about the number of casualties in that incident, the number is 47 persons were confirmed killed in that incident. That's the number you can verify. All other figures you hear, they cannot be substantiated. You can't verify them. 47 persons were killed. But you see, sometimes you hear 49. Some people say 49, some will say 47. 47 persons were killed, then 2 bandits were neutralized. Because when these bandits came, they first of all attacked the police station in that community. Unknown to them, that police station has been reinforced previously by the Commissioner of Police. So they met resistance. They were repelled at the police station. In the course of exchange of fire between the bandits and the police, 2 of the bandits were neutralized in that incident. So when you hear 49, just know that 2 out of that 49 are bandits neutralized by the police in that incident, while 47 persons were innocent villagers that were gruesomely murdered in that attack. Then Festus, your question, if I get it right, is that people who abuse government officials are being arrested by the police. No, we don't arrest anybody for abusing anybody. Have you not seen how they abuse the IG on the social media? Have you heard we arrested anybody for abusing the IG? They have been abusing me. I don't care about the abuse. You can abuse me, you can criticize me. If your criticism is constructive, it's going to help me to be on my toes. I will do more. So I welcome criticism. You can abuse me if you like. I don't care. So we will not arrest anybody for abusing government officials. But the Cybercrime Act makes it an offense, a criminal offense, for anybody to publish falsehood against anybody, whether public official or private individual. If you publish falsehood that can injure the personality of that other person, it's an offense. It's a criminal offense. Before the Cybercrime Act, it was a civil offense. Then the complainant will be advised to go and take civil action. But with the Cybercrime Act that we have, if you publish falsehood against any individual, you are committing a criminal offense and you can be picked up, you can be arrested and charged to court. If we arrest you for such offense, we don't take you to our houses or anywhere, we take you to the court. So the police will not arrest anybody who abuses a government official. But if you publish falsehood against that public official and the public official complain against you, you are liable to arrest. We will arrest you and charge you to court. I know many times falsehood have been published against me and I will just be quiet. It's because of my sensitive position. If I were to be a private individual, I will complain against them and I will go after them. I hope that is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you said some people were saying that Abuja is not safe. Who said so? US Embassy. They said Abuja is not safe. I'm just hearing that. I'm not sure that was coming from US Embassy. I'm not. I hope you are not. I hope it's not a social media thing. Be careful. Huh?
Thank you, sir. The history, the federal government has